Hey, Mr. Shirley, this is Veg Letty,
I'm Piper Hill.
And I'm Rajan Daya.
and we are teaming up to create Ravenna. We believe that housing as of right now is extremely expensive, and we want to capitalize on this.
Yeah.
And finding areas where we can purchase cheap land would be extremely maximal in creating profit. And we believe that the biggest area that we should attack right now is Dawsonville.
Yes, I agree.
So what is the problem, Piper?
Okay, so the problems that we're resolving with Ravenna and our resort at Ravenna is the lack of urbanization. Dawson County is very rural and it's very undeveloped, so adding a hotel and housing will help bring in more population.
Exactly, and by renovating the whole area, we believe that we create an incentive to visit the area, not only just for the natural amenities given by Lake Lanier, Blue Ridge Mountains, but by building these new amenities, we believe that by
creating jobs, stuff like that.
Exactly, will intake a population.
Exactly.
We're also helping increase employment rates with our hotel by providing jobs in the hotel. And we're also creating housing in Dawson County, which is pretty scarce because it's really rural, so more people can move in. And we're also making our hotel and our community right by tourist attractions like the Blue Ridge Mountains.
What exactly is Ravenna? So Ravenna is, like how we mentioned before, it's a community we plan on developing in somewhere in Dawson County, and obviously there's many opportunities, like we said, that go along with that. But basically, one incentive that we have for the community, the people that live in the community there, is that it's like an HOA fee reduction, or like even like eliminate it completely. And we plan on doing that because, like how we said before, the resort style hotel, we plan on, with that money that we bring in, setting aside some of that to pay for those HOA fees, and that really gives an incentive to people to actually come to that community and want to live there, because like that separates it from obviously other communities in the area.
Also, during times like now, like near Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's a lot of people who voluntarily choose to go to the mountains, right?
Exactly.
So we believe that by by building a hotel, and this kind of serves as like this serves as a way where people can still be together while on
vacation.
While people who live in our community in Ravenna can kind of incentivize like their relatives not to stay at their homes, but rather to stay in a hotel literally next to them, because it serves for two purposes. One, it serves for the fact that they are all together, and two, it serves for the fact that you can reduce your fees. Also, other than our HOA eliminations, we have a range of amenities, including a spa, a library, sports courts, pavilions, clubhouse,
all of that.
Yeah, all of that, and more.
Yeah, exactly.
And the library is especially important for our community because the Dawson County graduation rates are really low, so putting in a library will help increase education.
Furthermore, we believe that establishing a library with Wi-Fi and access to computers, this all serves for bettering the area as a whole.
And going along with that, it also adds another incentive for actually wanting to come there and being part of that community. So you might be wondering, how's this going to be laid out? Because obviously having a resort next to a community kind of sounds a little off. But we actually plan on separating the resort from the community. That way the community members get the privacy they obviously want and deserve, and they get but they still get that access to the amenities at the resort. So how Ben mentioned, the pool, the spa, all of that. So we plan on making it a walking distance, enough so you could get a golf cart there and back. So I think that eliminates the problems that you'd see with having a classical resort next to it.
Another thing that we're doing is we're modeling it off of European landscape, because we believe that presents a sense of royalty.
Yeah, exactly. And just class. Yeah,
exactly.
One problem with townhomes now is that you're fighting for space.
Exactly.
And that's one thing that even in this area now.
That's why we're not collectivizing housing. We're separating housing so that people feel their privacy.
You're
and
giving that
security.
space. And you can still enjoy the benefits you mentioned before, not having to pay an HOE fee.
Exactly.
But also using these amenities.
Yeah. One of the biggest reasons that we believe that building this area, Ravenna in Dawson County, is extremely important is because of the fact it's in close proximity to economic havens like Cumming, like Fulton, these areas the inner cities
that are already becoming an outsource for Atlanta.
And
now we're seeing the growth in Cumming, so we see Dawson County as an outsource for
Cumming and external areas.
Even Alpharetta.
These areas are already established and that were served for outsourcing, as you said, for Atlanta. And now we believe that we're at the stage where we can create outsourcing for coming areas because
the rapid growth in the past couple of years.
Overpopulations, so another thing, as we said, a big portion of why we believe that Ravenna will be extremely successful is because of the fact how we saw approximately 20, 30 years ago, Cumming was a barren land, just like Dawsonville is right now, and it had very little growth.
Yeah.
But we believe that the right people and the right investors like you guys would help us in creating the next growth.
And honestly, I feel like there's so much opportunity up there right now, and I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if we develop this community. So just to wrap things up, like how we all said, this community is, I just feel like what we put into it, I feel like we're gonna get more out of it. And the return is just exponential from here. You know, especially just the area and the right resources around it.
Thank you. You have a great one.